Ray Webby and Willie Carter bringing you the main event from Rosemont here with a special edition of The Spectator, courtesy of MTN and Regional Channel 6. We're having a good time tonight, Coach, but don't blink.
No.
Between big punching, big Bill Corrigan and rugged Steve Brewer. Brewer's fought many times in Minnesota, yet to be stopped if he's ever going to be stopped. Corrigan's the guy to do it.
Yeah.
Bill Corrigan, one of the biggest punchers around, and you were there ringside when he knocked out Jeff Warner.
Yes, I was.
So we know Bill can punch. He recently had great fights with Bruce Seldon, the WBC champion, Mike Weaver for the NBA championship, and Francois Botha. So he's been in with the best of them and still has got a winning record. So you got to give credit to Big Bill Corrigan.
Well, you take your hands off of Bill. He has the nerve enough to go all over the country and then come back and try to put it on a fight here in his hometown.
And promoted it himself.
And he's going to make it go.
Doing well. Packed house here. Corrigan's got Brewer on the ropes.
Brewer's tough.
Brewer dances away. Already you see some scuff marks on the forehead of Brewer. Bill Corrigan fighting very patiently. This could be a new Bill Corrigan.
Yeah, he looks good. He's looking good. George Foreman push.
Bill very strong, one of the strongest heavyweights in boxing, carrying 250 solid pounds.
He should throw that right hand when he back up like that, Ray.
Nice left hands to the head.
Good jabs.
Very beautiful. We're seeing a very, very invigorated, revigorated, rejuvenated Bill Corrigan.
Ray, because he's at home, he's going to fight harder?
And continues to say he's 31 years old, Coach.
Well, I looked up his record and I tried to find his age. It was up there by Sonny Liston. Liston is no birth certificate, so I don't know how old Bill is, Ray. But I know he can still fight.
Beautiful jabs, great right hand. Bill Corrigan with a 16-10 record against Steve Brewer with a 20-10 record. We're seeing a couple of very good fight between two journeymen. Bill landing a jab, Brewer coming back. Steve Brewer, a very tough, rugged customer. Corrigan landing some uppercuts and good body shots. Corrigan using good leverage with his feet, using his whole body, and really has become quite a boxer.
This is a different Bill I have seen in the past.
Well, I think a lot had to do with some of that experience, Coach. You know, you get in there with a Mike Weaver, a Bruce Seldon, a Francois Botha, and, some things happen to you. As Corrigan, I was there in China with him when he fought Mike Weaver.
Yeah, you were.
And he said, he kept looking in the ring saying, damn, this is me. I'm fighting the world champion. And finally it dawned on him that he belongs there, and he's showing it right now.
Oh, he's nice. He's got it. I'd like to see him get his left hand up a little bit, though, Ray.
Yeah, well, he spent some time there with Floyd Joyner, and you can see that right there as he's keeping that left hand down around the waist.
Yeah.
Ray Webby, Willie Carter bringing you a special edition of The Spectator from Rosemont, Minnesota. We're coming into round 2. We're watching Bill Corrigan, hometown hero, bringing you as a promoter and a boxer, main event boxer, the first boxing match ever to be held in Rosemont history, Willie, and it's a packed house.
It's a packed house. Hats go off to Bill. I want to ask you a question. How do Ron Peterson come up in everybody's corner,
Well, it's strange. Ron Peterson has a way of
manipulating,
finding his way where the action is, let's say. Remember that old Freddie Cannon? Come on, let's show me where the action is. Maybe Ron's related to Freddie Cannon.
Possibility. No, I don't think so. Ain't nobody related to Ron.
Well, the real question, Willie, is Ron Peterson human?
Half.
Half human?
Half human.
All right. Bill Corrigan and Steve Brewer are coming all the way from DuPont, Indiana. Brewer's a machinist in one of the farms out of Indiana, and Bill Corrigan, a heavy construction operator and a crew head for various building constructions.
He sure put the construction work on now.
And they're both boxing in the heavyweight division. Bill Corrigan up on his toes, showing all the savvy of a world-class veteran. That he is.
Ali up there in the white body, Ray.
Nice body shots.
My
Look
God.
at Corrigan.
Look at Bill.
Look at him blocking punches. Very polished as he throws Brewer off. Nice shots. Very, very good. Oh, and he takes a shot there as we see Corrigan getting a little puffy under the right eye. Good uppercuts by Bill. Good crisp jab by Corrigan again. And Brewer just keeps coming. Nice body shot by Corrigan.
Brewer ain't playing either, is he?
No, he isn't. Steve Brewer is tough as nails, Coach.
Bill, I noticed his defense. Ray's in an angle. He's keeping his hands up. He's punching. He's moving his head.
Using that right hand to block. He's much improved since the last time Minnesotans had seen him. But still, his face open there a little bit. He's covering it up.
Oh, sweet. If he came back with a right hand, it'd have been over with, Ray.
But he's on his toes using the full scale of the ring, which is a new Bill Corrigan.
It is.
Rather than standing toe-to-toe trading punches. We're seeing him use the world-class boxing skills out there against tough Steve Brewer. Again, we saw the clashes of heads there, Coach, and we've had the luck of seeing no blood tonight from headbutts, and you hate to see that at any time.
You hate to see it, Ray, but anytime you got some journeymen like that, and they're going to come forward. Good shot there by Brewer. They're going to come forward, so it's going to be a crash of the heads. Just hope they work on their defense. That's okay. Bill is trying everything new. That uppercut was one of Mike Weaver's uppercuts.
It sure was. Bill Corrigan, a big heavyweight, really in today's market, still one of the biggest heavyweights. He's almost 6'4", 252 solid pounds. Got to be one of the biggest journeymen out there, Coach.
Well, it's money out there. Tommy Mawson is fighting tonight. Razor Reddick is fighting tonight.
And they're smaller than Bill Corrigan.
Yeah. And it came in.
Bill picked Steve Brewer himself for this fight because he knew that Brewer was tough, could handle a lot of punishment, and it was not known as a real big puncher. So we're getting to see Bill Corrigan in a lot of experimental stages, up on his toes, using some boxing skills, but he's dominated every round so far, Coach.
Yes, he has. What I think it is, if he pick his own fight, he's getting a confidence in himself, Ray, that he can do this. He's not afraid of nobody. Good round for Bill. Good round.
See both men standing up. Is that a good strategy, Coach?
Well, I don't like that strategy. I think you should sit down and get that little minute's rest. But everybody be watching George Foreman. They think they're going to try to psych each other out, you know. But the body shots haven't wore in on them yet. Once them body shots come, one of them will take a rest.
Again, Ray Webby and Willie Carter bringing you a special edition of The Spectator here from Rosemont, Minnesota. The coach, Willie Carter, had the opportunity to work with Muhammad Ali, Kenny Norton, Joe Frazier, and some of the greats. But a close personal friend, one of your favorites that you've worked with, Coach, was Doug Demings.
Oh, Doug. He was sweet, wasn't he? He was one of the best boxers to ever come out of Minnesota.
And, Coach, I know promoters all over the country are taking a look at Bill Corrigan right now. Don King, very, very excited of Corrigan's progress, wants to keep Oh, and he drops Brewer right there.
That's the first time he's ever been down, Ray.
It's the first time Brewer has ever been down in 30 fights.
Now that's saying something right there, isn't it?
And from a body shot. Corrigan up on his toes again, loading up with that right. Another great body shot. You see the scuff marks on the body of Brewer, and how much more will Brewer be able to stand?
Second time.
And Corrigan bullies Brewer down to the corner for the second time with over 2 minutes left in the round. Steve Brewer in big trouble. Looks like his ribs are hurting.
Yeah, they fractured.
And Bill going in for the kill. Using a jack. Good right hand. Good right hands again, and that's got to be it for Brewer.
That's it.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. 3 knockdowns.
That was a good fight. That was a good fight.
Big Bill Corrigan, new and improved Bill Corrigan, Coach.
I was very impressed with him, Ray. I'm very impressed with Bill. You know, if he keep on putting on fights here, he can build his place up. You know that, Ray?
Yes, he can, and deservedly so. Bill Corrigan did a great job. As we go up to Alex Silvestruz. Ray Webby with a special edition of The Spectator. Willie Carter and Bill Corrigan, our main event fighter of the evening, promoter, entrepreneur. Bill, you did it all tonight.
Yeah, I have my hands full tonight. More in the ring than I thought I would, and a little too much, I think. I think I need to bring in a little help when I'm putting on these shows.
Now, Bill, you haven't been seen by local fighters here in Minnesota, local fight fans, in over a year now. You had the opportunity to box in Ecuador and France. You boxed with Mike Weaver for the NBA world title all the way in Macau, China. And all of the fans got to see a new Bill Corrigan tonight.
Well, yeah, I've been going in with these guys, Selden, Weaver, and, you know, they're such finesse fighters. As tough as they are and as big as they are, they know how to move, and you can't help but learn.
Well, I think you showed a few Mike Weaver tricks out there, some body shots, some hooks.
Yeah, I learned a lot in the Weaver fight. I had a great fight with him. Broke my nose, and they stopped it on a cut, but hey, there's only one way to learn, and that's to fight him, and you got to fight tough guys to get up there, you know.
And now you're bringing the fight back here home. It looks like big things are in your future.
Well, we're going to try and put on a couple shows. Actually, keep the shows going here, you know. I've had a lot of time on the road, some fights that you got me over there, and I've traveled, you know, 6 different countries in the last year, so I'm looking forward to taking some of that money and sticking it into some local fights.
Alex Silvestruz, our announcer, said you're one punch away from contention, and that's got to be kind of true. I understand Don King's keeping a close eye on all your fights.
Yeah, I fought 2 fights for Kings, Carl and Don. Signed with Carl, actually, and actually I was scheduled to fight Lionel Butler until he got the Lennox Lewis fight. So, but we're still talking to Kings, and you know, there's no better promoter in the world, so I'm ready to go from there.
I have something like that. You should feel proud of yourself. You're the first one ever to stop this guy.
Oh, is that right?
That's right. Plus, I'm watching you. This was a whole totally different Bill Corrigan. From the day that I was working with you in the gym with Brian and them, I noticed that you were skinny. You're taking your time. You're settling down on your punches. And I thought you was a Muhammad Ali in there. But I looked up and said, there couldn't be no white Muhammad Ali.
That's right.
But you look good, Bill. I have to compliment you on that.
All right, again, with a special edition of The Spectator. Bill Corrigan, any closing words on your fine Minnesota commission here?
Well, I've had an awful trouble putting on the show last year with them, you know, and I think that helped us today in putting on this show, part way, anyways. I got it together, anyways. Last time I got stopped the day before, so we'll have lots more to say with it because we're going to start working with them quite closely, I think.
All right, this guy does it all. Boxes, promotes, probably cooks chicken wings on the side if necessary. Big Bill Corrigan.
Thank you.
Top 10 bound real soon, and we're thankful to be here on The Spectator. Watch us real soon in the future. Signing out.